What's up YouTube? This video is about fear, why we have it, where it comes from and how to overcome it. So it's basically all comes from this thing in your brain called the amygdala, something like that. And basically it's like this grape thing in your brain. Well, it looks like that anyway. It's not actually a grape to eat, I don't think. But anyway, it basically decides whether it's fight, flight or freeze. And it also creates a mental block. Now, I watched this documentary called Free Solo, something like that, and it's basically this guy who climbs up this massive wall without a rope, and he wasn't as scared as most people would because his amygdala was shrank, and so it's smaller than everyone else's, so he had like half the fear that anyone else would. Also, to be fair, he is a sick climber. I would go watch it, it's pretty sick. Now, yeah, back to the matter at hand. His amygdala was shrank, so his mental block and this fight or flight reaction is like that voice in his head is quieter. So unlike everyone else's, he was fine to do it. And so this would be sick for parkour and everything because in a lot of parkour there is roof gaps. Now, if you were trying to do a roof gap, you know in your mind that you're able to do it because you're not going to take any risks at that height. But there's still that mental block in your mind. What if I fall? I'm not going to come back from that. But it's the thing about you've got to forget about the drop. You've calculated this jump. You know your distance. You know you can jump further than that. But still, your mind, that mental block, this amygdala in your brain stops you. Well, this is something that takes ages and years of work to manage to get over. But really, it's one of those things that you've got to live with, and it takes time, and you kind of just got to tell yourself that you can do it. You don't rush into anything. You're like, okay, I don't care if I'm scared, I'm still just going to do it. Yes, you might still be scared when you're running it, but if you run and jump without prepping anything, without like reassuring your brain, your amygdala, that you're going to do it, then there's more risk that you're not going to do it. So you need to really make sure in your brain that you're confident, and it's like no one's rushing you into it. If anyone wants you to do it, then tell them to go away because you know in your mind if you can do it or not. And if you calculated it, if you prepped it, if you know your run up, you can get the enough power, then it's really just that mental battle to get there. And it's